Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to Saving the Investor. I'm Alfie Townsend, and if you're one of the millions that are concerned about higher taxes, inflation, and the national debt, you're in the right place.
Coming up on today's show, thinking like a billionaire. What is keeping you up at night? Benefits of a fiercely independent advisor, and much more.
Welcome to Saving the Investor with certified financial planner, investment advisor, and insurance professional Alfie Townsend, president of Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie is a published author, radio show host, speaker, and industry leader.
Why do you use an annuity? A lot of people use it for the wrong thing.
He works with retirees and pre-retirees to build and protect their nest egg and offers his experience to help those concerned about financial independence in retirement. If you've got questions about retirement, Saving the Investor starts now.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Saving the Investor. Hope your Sunday morning is off to a good start. We're glad you're with us. My name is Craig Wolf. I am alongside certified financial planner professional Alfie Townsend. Alfie, good morning.
Good morning.
We would obviously like to be starting the show this morning by talking about a skyrocketing stock market. That is not the case. We are in bear market territory or near it in all the major indices. So let's start this morning by talking about how you can take advantage of that. How do you maximize a down market for your benefit?
So there's something that's called cash. Okay, cash is great. And cash, the thing about it is this is where emotion gets in the way. I always say you want to think like a billionaire. How does Warren Buffett, how's he thinking? How are these people that, they're contrarians. When everybody's, fearful, you got to be greedy. And that's his saying. You got to be, greedy when everyone's fearful. So if you look at what Warren Buffett did, he waited, then he just started putting money in the market, buying these companies that are down. I always talk about, on the radio we talk about it, where I love golf, and if there's a golf club for sale, are you going to buy that club? If you're looking for that particular club, would you want to buy it on sale? You don't want to say, well, I'm going to wait till it goes back to regular price. But people feel better buying it when everyone else is buying it. They don't feel like buying it when no one wants it. It's too hard to do that. So these are some of the things you got to, run away and really think like a billionaire. I say think like, what are the billionaires doing? And what they're doing is they're buying opportunities out there. So that's one thing you can do to take advantage of a down market like this. The other thing, we talk about it all the time, and people come in and say, why didn't my advisor say anything about this? But Roth conversions are a great thing to do. Think about that. The market's down, you pay taxes, the taxes are relatively low. They're going to be going up. Taxes, most likely, if you're a betting person, would say they're going to be up more than down in the future. So right now we know what the taxes are. The market's down, so if you were to convert some of your IRA, people say, well, can you convert IRA? I make too much money. Or you can convert an IRA regardless of the money you make. So whatever, that's taking a traditional IRA, taking some money out of it, put it into a Roth, pay taxes now, let the market rebound fast, and then that's tax-free money for you down the road. Now if you never had a Roth, there's a 5-year look-back period. If you had a Roth, that starts from when you started that Roth. But we do have programs here at the office that will let you know how it affects your Part B, Part D Medicare, how it affects your tax bracket. So this is something that people really need to take advantage of.
It's sort of lower on the list than it normally is, taxes, but we're looking at looming tax hikes that might be the largest in decades, correct?
Well,
I guess a lot depends on what happens in November with the elections.
Yes, it does. But when you have debt like we have, taxes are most likely going up. They're the lowest it's been in 50 years. So taxes are most likely on the way up. And if you know something's going to happen, if you have tax-free money is, you got tax deferred is pretty good, but tax-free is better. If you can take money out tax-free and the highest marginal tax rate goes from 37 to 55, 60, like they're talking about, that money that you take out is free. You save all those taxes on your money. There's not a better vehicle than that right now.
All right, good info to start us out this morning. We're just getting started on Saving the Investor. Stick around, much more to come.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
If you're ready to create your dream retirement, I have just the book for you. Unlike most books on investing, it doesn't require a large investment of your time. It's not filled with financial jargon and difficult to understand explanations. It's an easy read filled with valuable insights. So valuable, in fact, that anyone who's soon to be or already is retired should have a copy on their shelves. And today, it can be yours at absolutely no cost. It's called Making Waves in Retirement, written by Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional, radio show host, and TV personality. Making Waves in Retirement breaks down the insights that Alfie's gained over his 4 decades of helping people just like you plan for retirement. Real stories about real people, illustrating what they've done wrong and what they've done right. Strategies to help retirees and those soon to retire make the right decisions and avoid costly mistakes. And if you save for retirement, this is the book for you. Get your complimentary copy today simply by being one of the first 5 callers. The number to dial is 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. There are no strings attached, so if you're interested in living your dream retirement, you have nothing to lose and quite possibly much to gain.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080.
What is keeping you up at night? You know, I asked that question many years ago to our clients. We were doing a coaching class for our clients at our office, and I said, what's keeping you up at night? And I'll never forget that. And these are our clients that are, I'm telling you, we have coaching classes, we keep them updated, and there was a lot of things I was very surprised at some of the things that they were saying. And so I asked you, what is keeping you up at night? And I asked my people that just come in for the first time, and you know what they say is typically, I don't like the direction of our country, where it's going. They might say stuff about the debt that we have, the deficit that we have, taxes, and all. You know, there's so many things that's keeping you up. But then what I say is this: I say, you know, you can only do what you can do that you can change, and there's some things you can't change. So the things that are really keeping us up at night are things that you cannot change. Okay, we hope change will happen. We have elections that will make things happen, but some things you cannot change. But the things that you can change might be just what's really keeping you up at night, is that you don't have really a comprehensive retirement plan that is taking care of inflation, taking care of your taxes, taking care of your legacy, taking care of the things that you want to get you to and through retirement, and then also to go to your children. If you have children, your legacy, you know, where you want this money to go. So that might be what's keeping you up at night. You know, the market can keep you up also. Yeah, the market's very volatile, and when the market really starts to go like it did earlier this year, and it will drive you crazy. But the thing about it is, that's something you can do something about. Definitely, that's something that you can say, you can come in, and it's called the retirement simulator, and we can find out, why is your portfolio going down more than the market? There's things you can do to safeguard some of that money, some of that income, and have growth to fight inflation. So maybe, you know, not everybody can really build a comprehensive portfolio that really looks at everything, that looks at taxes, that looks at some principal guarantee, that looks at your overall picture opposed to just bits and pieces. That's what we call like putting a puzzle together and you're missing some pieces. So maybe the missing piece in your puzzle is just really getting a second set of eyes to look at what you have and seeing if we can put you in a better position so you can maybe sleep better at night. Give us a call.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters. Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080.
You have a club for every scenario, a driver for the long holes, wedges to get you over the hazards, and a putter when you need a touch of finesse. And you need plenty of these too. What about your retirement? Will you have enough to play the back nine? Find out today. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review with Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Call 239-747-1080.
You've got questions, and Alfie has the answers that will keep you on the retirement fairway. I'm not quite ready to retire, but it's getting closer. Should I be considering rearranging my investments and assets?
That's a great question, because the closer you get to retirement, right now you're in what we call the accumulation phase. You are paying into your retirement plan weekly or bi-weekly, and it really doesn't matter with the market going up and down. Of course, we want it to always go up, but it goes up and down, but your dollar cost averaging it in there. But once you retire, now you got to take that money that you accumulated and now all of a sudden create an income from it. So that's really the harvesting phase. Take the money that you accumulated and start taking money out of it. The best thing to do if you're about to retire, soon to be retired, come in and let us do an income plan and analysis of what you have to see if it's even feasible to retire. And if it's feasible, you're going to say, you know what? Hey, I can retire. And you want to retire with confidence, and you want to be aware if you can or can't. So make sure you get that plan before you make that final choice.
I've been saving for retirement for years now, and I'm considering working with a financial planner. Can you tell me the types of services you offer and how they could benefit me?
So when you're looking for a financial planner, what you want to look at is just not investments. A lot of times that people come in and they want to see what we can do with investments, but it's a lot more than investing, because right now interest rates are so low. So you have to create income from your investments. So we have to do income planning. We have to look at investments, and we have to look at taxes. Taxes are definitely going to be going up in the future. So if they're going to go up, we want to take that in consideration. So we want to do some tax harvesting. We want to look at income planning, and we want to look at investments and put a holistic plan together for you instead of just one aspect.
What can I do to protect the assets I'm going to pass along to my loved ones when I'm gone, and make it an easier process for them in general?
So legacy planning is so important for some people, and some people it's not important for. It sounds like it is an importance to you. So one of the main things you want to do is, you're going to pass money on. You want to make sure they're named as your beneficiary. You might need a trust. A trust will bypass probate. It depends on their ages. It depends on if you want them to get it in a lump sum. What I always say about a trust when you're passing monies on is that you control that money even though you're no longer here. It's still in control, and that's what a lot of people need, because kids right now, if they get it too young, they're going to go through it. A lot of times they're going to go through it, and then all this money you work for and you wanted them to have for their retirement down the road, it's gone. So there's some planning that can be done, but a trust would be a good thing. We have IRAs would be, it's not the best thing to pass on, because they have to take that money out by 5 years. But there are different plans that we can put together to give them that legacy that you're looking for them to have.
Are all financial planners and investors fiduciaries?
A fiduciary is going to be someone that looks out for your best interests. As a certified financial planner professional, I'm a fiduciary. As a registered investment advisor, I'm a fiduciary. That means we have to put your interests first. Not all financial planners, or I should say advisors, are fiduciaries. Some of them just do insurance products. So if they're just insurance licensed, they're not going to be a fiduciary. If they're a broker, some of them are fiduciaries, some of them are not. So you have to make sure that they are fiduciaries, and you ask them that question: are you a fiduciary? And let them explain what a fiduciary is. And really what it is we have to look out for your best interest first, which I think that's basic when it comes to financial planning.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
When you're nearing your retirement, it's important that your plan include the proper steps to make an efficient and effective transition. There's a lot to consider. Will your income plan meet your lifestyle? How should you reallocate your assets? Is your withdrawal plan tax efficient? Well, practice makes perfect, but you only retire once. So how do you know you're making the right decisions and avoiding costly mistakes? Well, that's simple. Call Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. Alfie has over 30 years of experience helping people just like you transition into retirement. So be one of the first 5 callers and receive your complimentary retirement transition review. Call 239-747-1080. There's no cost and no strings attached. Your retirement transition review includes key deadline schedules, asset reallocation guides, income plan analysis, and tax-efficient withdrawal strategies. Be one of the first 5 callers now, and this review is yours at no cost. Call 239-747-1080. You only retire once, so let's get this right. Call Alfie now. Welcome to another segment of Team Talk. I'm Mary Thompson in studio with Alfie Townsend, founder and president of Advantage Retirement Group and certified financial planner professional. And Alfie, as a certified financial planner professional, I think it's really key for our audience to understand that you're fiercely independent. You are an independent firm, but you have some of the best partnerships that you can find.
You're right. What's nice about independent is that we're not tied to any one company, anyone telling us what we have to do, what we have to offer, what we have to sell. And a lot of those companies that are out there, a lot of these big firms that are out there, it's called revenue sharing. And this is, I think, is a disservice to anybody that's doing business with them, because what that means is that if they give you a mutual fund, they're getting extra money, extra kickback. It's called revenue sharing. Mm-hmm. So you're starting to ask yourself, is that really for my benefit, because I'm not getting anything out of it, or is it for the firm's benefit? So that's what I like about being independent. Anybody that we deal with is who we wanted after we vetted them. Right. We wanted to deal with them. And that's what's nice. And they don't tell us what we have to offer or anything. We just look at what they have and say, you know what, that would be great for our clients. Mm-hmm. That would, and that's what's nice about being independent. And that's what's nice. We don't do revenue sharing. We don't do any of that. And so when we're putting plans together, we partner with, we have a team of, CPA. If we deal with CPAs, we deal with the lawyers, and they don't work for us, but we vetted them and we want to partner with them for our clients. Mm-hmm. Now they give our clients better deals because of us, but that helps us with our clients. So independent is I feel one of the most important part when you're putting a plan together. We can use money managers, the buying power that we have because of the partnerships that we have, as if we were a big institution, because we're getting buying power in the billions and billions of dollars. So when we're building portfolios, some of these managers that we have, it would take millions and millions of dollars just to open up an account there. Right. And we could put a few $100,000 there if we're building a portfolio, and we would get a better price than someone putting in millions of dollars in there. So that's what I'm talking about, is really utilizing our tools and utilizing our power with our partners.
Absolutely. Yeah. And to even do a deeper dive, there's a difference between retail investing and institutional investing,
right.
and that's really what you're talking about. Because of that relationship you have with these portfolio managers, you do get the buying power that you're talking about.
Institutional is what you want, because when we make changes, there's no fee on making a change. There's no, when they're rebalancing, if they're changing the portfolio because it's very volatile at the time, they're going more into bonds or cash, whatever it might be, you're not being charged for that. So this is, it's very important. If we call you and say, listen, we have a new manager that we're going to start utilizing some of your accounts with, they know that we're not getting paid extra doing that. It's for their benefit, not our benefit. So it's important to have independence.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a certified financial planner, that's what they hire you for.
Yeah, that's true. Put that plan together and monitor it and make changes when necessary.
Absolutely. Well, if you'd like to work with a certified financial planner professional to see what we can do for you, give us a call.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080. You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters. We all have a picture of our perfect retirement, but how do we get there? At Advantage Retirement Group, helping you get there is our business. We're passionate about getting to know you, learning your hopes and dreams. Why? So we can work with you to achieve them. How? By maximizing the money you've saved, minimizing the dollars you pay in taxes and the risk you are exposed to, and creating a retirement income plan that ensures your savings lasts a lifetime. We're thankful to work with so many wonderful people, and we'd love to work with you too. Call Advantage Retirement Group today for your no-cost, no-obligation evaluation, 239-747-1080. Your retirement is too important to put off. Call now, 239-747-1080.
I would say right now, one of the hardest things to do as an advisor is to create income for their clients. And if your advisor really doesn't know how to create income for you, you have to be very, very careful, because remember, if it's all coming out from the market, if the market is going down and you're taking income from that account, that's called reverse dollar cost averaging. Now remember, when you're working, your 401ks, you're putting in money each and every week or bi-weekly. So if the market's going down, it really doesn't matter, because you're buying it low, you're buying high. But when it comes to taking money out of a down market, and remember, you're not replenishing it because you're not working anymore, that's called reverse dollar cost averaging. So I always say income planning is one of the hardest things to do, and you got to make sure that you understand what's going on and where that income's coming from. Why a lot of people have fear of running out of money is because the market is up and down. If you're taking money out of a down market, you could get in trouble. So one of the things that we want to do is make sure that some of your money is protected. Now, a lot of people, when I first got into business in '83, a lot of people had pensions. They had their own pension. Right now, a lot of people don't have a pension. Unless you work for the state, you have a pension. But a lot of people do not have a pension. They have 401ks is their pension. So what you're able to do with part of your money in a 401k and an IRA or money in the bank is to create your own pension with an insurance company. You can create your own pension, and it has a lot of other features to it, but you want some of that money to make sure that it's not going backwards regardless of what the market's doing, that your income, if you run out of money, you have income for life. That is most important, to have that foundation, to have income for life. But then what's going to fight inflation is going to be the part that's invested in the market. Okay, now some of that money is going to be for income. That's going to be the conservative portfolio, but some of it is going to be there to grow and fight. So what you have to really look at is a combination of everything. income, where the income's coming from, is it guaranteed, or do you have income that's coming from an investment that can only, that goes up and down? So what we want to do, that's called the retirement simulator, and what we do is we put everything in and show you how your current income plan would stack up to the one that we would put together. And that's what you want. You want to do a comparison. I always say, look, be proactive instead of reactive. So put your plan, bring your plan and we'll look at it, and we'll do a plan and you look at it and see which one's right for you. Because the most important thing is income during retirement, because you don't get a second chance.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Retirement gives you long-awaited opportunities. You finally gain control over how you spend your time. But you also need control of your investments, of your hard-earned money. There are a lot of moving parts, and just saving over the years is the first part. What about generating income, your Social Security, minimizing taxes, or managing risk? If you save for retirement, call us at 239-747-1080. Retirement can last more than 20 years, yet many people don't have enough money saved to get through 1 decade, let alone 2. Call us at 239-747-1080. Let us show you how to make your nest egg go the distance. That's 239-747-1080.
Mondo Uomo specializes in remarkable clothing for the remarkable man. Like our exclusive selection of Bugatti and St. Croix shirts and sweaters. Visit our store in Naples at the Village on Venetian Bay or online at mondouomo.com.
Remember the Wall Street bailouts? Those same big banks and financial firms have been fined billions for misleading customers. And now they want to manage your retirement savings. Why would you trust them? I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. My values are Main Street, not Wall Street. As an independent advisor, I don't work for shareholders, I work for you. If you want a fresh start with a local advisor, give me a call today.
Mondo Uomo offers a remarkable selection of the latest styles in menswear. Visit Mondo Uomo at the Village on Venetian Bay in Naples. Alberto, Bugatti, St. Croix, Zanella. Come see what remarkable shopping is all about.
You have a club for every scenario. A driver for the long holes, wedges to get over the hazards, and a putter when you need a touch of finesse. And you'll need plenty of these too. What about your retirement? Will you have enough to play the back nine? Find out today. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review with Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Call 239-747-1080.